here to tell you more about Rome. More specifically about the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and that sort of area. And I'm going to tell you about my experience. Now, this may upset some of you, it may cause some controversy, the internet may explode, but to be honest, I felt that most of the things there were not worth it. It was a huge disappointment. I was severely let down and I wasted a lot of money doing it. I don't want to take away from the amazing history or culture or anything that has to do with these monuments and places. They're very important. But for the aspect of a tourist going to visit these places, it just wasn't for me. And I'm going to give a bunch of reasons why. So it was kind of overrated, it was very overpriced, and above all else, it was overcrowded. Even just getting in there, is a hellish situation, and one that's deeply confusing. I'm not sure why it is the way it is, because there's no ticket booths, there's no official websites and stuff to buy tickets. You kind of have to just go there and you're on your own. You do get things online a lot of times, but it's through other third parties. There's not some official guideline website or place you can get 100% accurate information. This is one of the first major issues, not just with the Colosseum or with the Forum, but most of the attractions that you pay for in Rome. I'm not sure if it's the same throughout Italy because I didn't go to the rest of Italy, but in this place that was the case for me. Now, what happened to me? I got caught in a tourist trap. I just came from the Colosseum on what I thought was supposed to be a tour, what they advertised as a tour for the Colosseum and the Palatino and the Roman Forum and all this thing. It was like 40 euros. And it was not very informative. The guide told us some stuff for 5 minutes in the Colosseum after he got us in. After waiting for 45 minutes to go on the tour, the audio devices he used were really low quality. And it was altogether disappointing. Now he led us into the Forum area, and then he said, okay, this is the end, goodbye. So what was advertised, and I asked 3 times to be clear, is this a guided tour? He said yes, and it was not. I thought it was very terrible of them to take advantage this way. I'm going to get some more information about where to get some better tours or just cheaper tickets for all of these attractions, as this was the most obvious and the only one that I could find when I was searching around. I'll try and help you out. I know, hard to believe, but it can happen to anybody. It really can. Now, there are these guys. I'm gonna picture some here. You want to avoid them like the plague. There's some dudes standing outside what looks like used to be ticket booths that are out in front of the Colosseum, and there's a bunch of people standing around them. They're trying to sell you some stuff. It looks like ticket hawkers at a concert or something. They're just about as legitimate as those ticket hawkers, maybe even less, because it's technically illegal to do what they're doing. I also spoke to a actual professional tour guide about it here in the Forum, and he gave me sort of a breakdown of the whole situation.
Okay, so in Italy, when you want to become a guide, you have to go through a test. They want to check your background, your knowledge, and if you pass this test, you get a regular license to do this legally. Unfortunately, like everywhere, but especially in Rome or Florence or Venice, we have a lot of people doing this illegally. They've never got any license, but often they catch you, and then they put you in the hands of some of these guys or girls not regularly working.
Oh, thank you so much. So, maybe hire a cheaper tour guide and walk around maybe just the Forum. From what I understand, you you can actually get the tickets in some other way. I honestly asked a lot of people and couldn't find the real end of the day answer. But I believe there may be a way to get cheaper tickets. I just couldn't find it. And I did 3 days of homework in Rome trying to find it. But anyway, the Colosseum itself, from the outside, it is an impressive structure. Something you've got to see from the outside. So I'm not discounting it's a beautiful part of Rome and something you should see in person. However, you're not going to see anything different being there versus what you might see on drone footage on YouTube or something like that, seeing it in a movie. This is the part that's very disappointing. So you go in and you expect to see the big grand Roman Colosseum. However, as you learn when you're going through, the floor of the Colosseum is actually was made of wood. So it deteriorated and, you know, is gone. And you just see the underbelly, which is kind of interesting because you see like, oh, they brought the lines up this way. The fighters came up through here. This is where all the blood and stuff went. Depending if you're into that kind of stuff or not. You may get a little bit more from hiring a personal tour guide. However, based on what I heard, I think you could probably just get a good Wikipedia before you go there and see it all for yourself for free. I don't even feel like it was worth it to go inside. I think it was better being on the outside. That's just me. It's a complete waste of money, complete waste of time. And you can see all of these things in most of the detail that you would from being in or around the area from the street, because you can walk around the Colosseum for free. You can walk along the street and get a very clear, very close view of the Roman Forum as well. So you're really not getting anything from paying for the tickets and spending your time being trapped in there until you get out.
Hey guys, I'm here in Rome and it is such a beautiful city. I mean, I'm in the super touristy, I guess you call it historic zone, but let's just look around. You know, well, not all, but most of the really big and beautiful things to see are right here. Well, even that's not true because there's just so much to see and do here, but just check out the view. Imagine waking up to that in the morning. You've got your 1,000 tourists, a basilica in the back, some more beautiful architecture. Back here we've got another church and the Colosseum in the distance. Okay, we're moving on, guys. As you can see, these little ruins are getting closer. So the basilica's getting clearer. These beautiful trees over here. I love the trees in Italy.
Now, after you leave these areas, you're going to have some more time. It's going to be later in the day for sure. I recommend checking out this place, the Altar of the Fatherland, which I later discovered is not the Pantheon. I was very foolish in my assumptions. It just looked like such a grand structure. So please forgive me, internet.
Okay guys, and I'm about to check out the Pantheon. So it's just around the corner. I'm gonna show you guys the walk up and everything. I'm sure it's gonna be breathtaking. Wow. I don't even think I've really seen anything yet, and it's already like so nice. Wow. You seeing this?
free, and when you get there for sunsets and stuff, you get an amazing view of the Colosseum as well. You can get great photos. They have some little extra things inside, but after speaking to some of the workers inside, it was pretty conclusive that it's really not that different from what you get just hanging around the free part. I didn't check it out, but that's what the people who even are there working said to me.
Steps, my greatest enemy. Guys, I know I keep telling you, but do not do this in July. It's too hot. And don't do it in the middle of the day. Too sunny.
This is something that I think you can't miss, and something that you definitely should see. It's very easy. You can get through it in under 30 minutes if you're not that into pictures and stuff. Or you can be like me, take a lot of pictures, do the little videos, and spend an hour and a half, 2 hours there. And then there's some nice fountains around. You can refill your water and just chill at the park, watch the birds, people watch. In addition, guys, I forgot to mention, there is one fountain when you come out of the subway to the Colosseum entrance. This is going to have like 1,000 people waiting in line. You may wait for 40 minutes, possibly, depending on how many people are there, to get a drink of water. Please, if you decide to go into the Roman Forum, they have fountains in there. Use them. If you don't, walk down, I think it's about 1 kilometer, maybe 2 kilometers, and there's lots of regular public fountains there. But in the general tourist area, there's just a bunch of people trying to sell you overpriced water. Don't fall for the trap. Just walk a little bit and you'll find tons of free water. Finally, guys, you've seen all that there is to offer in the basic tourist package of this area. I recommend going back to your home, wherever it may be. Maybe grab some dinner somewhere and relax. And gather your strength, because you're going to be exhausted after all of this. But I'll tell you more about some other things you can get into in my next video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, please head to my Instagram, Facebook, or website to check out my new guide on South Korea, which is absolutely amazing, guys. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.